and reward you for it. I'm going to let Tyler drive for a little bit here so you can kind of see the 4K 60 visuals and all of our remastered audio. What you're seeing here is our new car mastery system. Each corner is now a moment-to-moment objective where you get to see how fast you are through them, how close you are to the limit with your car. Each time you go through a given corner, it will compare you against your best time through it, and that helps you master your car. This also gives car XP, and you can see that in the top right here. Your car is now gaining XP corner by corner and leveling up in real time. You're getting faster, you're understanding the car's limits, and your car is leveling up and growing with you. Your relationship with your car is forged at speed. This is the core of our car progression, and it's now the heartbeat of our game. And I like to think of it as a CarPG. Our new track dynamics can always shift and change. And for the first time, we have fully dynamic time of day and weather on every track. No two laps ever look or play the same. So Tyler's going to pull off on the side of the road here, and we're going to take a look at our time of day and weather settings. These dynamics challenge you to master your car, hour by hour, dry or wet. This makes open practice that much more valuable to get you ready to take on the competition during the race. So let's end practice and move into the next beat into the Builders Cup, which is Challenge the Grid. This is all new, and I'm really excited about this. Challenge the Grid is all about dialing in the racing challenge that you want, and it's never been more fun or engaging. All of the challenge options are here at your fingertips, and they all affect your payout. So you can actually choose where you want to begin or start the race, and you can also change up the AI difficulty, racing rules, and damage settings if you like, and all of that can change your payout. Challenge the Grid lets you choose the exact risk-reward balance that you want in the race. So let's jump into the featured race. Looks like we're starting mid-pack here. So you've gotten to know the car track combo in open practice. You feel good about the gameplay balance that you've dialed in with Challenge the Grid, and now it's time to battle it out on the track with the rest of the field to see who comes out on top. So you're seeing here is a field of drivatars populated with your friends, their cars, and their liveries. All of this is constantly updating with their latest creations and customizations. Racing has never been better with our overhauled physics and AI. The AI Drivatar technology has big advancements. Our new machine learning powered AI is as fast as the fastest real drivers without any cheats or hacks to keep them competitive. Without these cheats, the racing has never been so immersive. You can trust that anytime you're pulling them in a straight, you're actually out driving them. Our physics have big advancements as well. We have an entirely new tire model that features a 48x jump in fidelity. We've also rebuilt the suspension, weight, and aero modeling. The simulation has never been more accurate, and the cars feel incredible to drive. You can see some of the tight racing here is all thanks to all of the new AI improvements. So I know the racing's exciting, and as much as I'd like to watch this, we only have a short time here, so let's go ahead and finish up the race. So here are the race results, where you get to see your series points that lead into the overall trophy for the series. But you also get to see how you're doing in the overall Built for Sport racing series. You get your driver XP here, your credits payout, and your car XP. After every event in the Builders Cup, you have a chance to build up your car and continue your journey with it. And you can see here, we've just unlocked a number of upgrades that you can go and install in your car. So let's actually go and check out our new car building screen. Cars in the new Forza Motorsport are built, not bought. As your car levels up, it gains car points and unlocks upgrades. Here, up in the top right, you can see your car points, and that's the resource that's used to install any of the upgrades that you unlocked. Car points are like skill or talent points in other games. You can allocate them to install a part, but here's the thing. You aren't locked into any of those choices at any time. You can easily uninstall a part and regain those car points so you can use those points elsewhere. It's like being able to endlessly respec a character. This gives the player a great amount of agency in building experimentation. Also, since you aren't spending credits on upgrades, the Built Not Bought system frees you from having to decide between, say, buying a cool new car or upgrading your current car. Now with these upgrades installed, we can go to the next event and see how this car build feels on the next track and get ready to dominate. And that's a single event in the Builders Cup. So you got to see our open practice, where you find the limits of your car and level it up. A new Challenge the Grid feature, where you can dial in the racing challenge that you want. And of course, our featured race, where the racing has never been better. And finally, our car building, where your car is built, not bought.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is O, H to the O-V. I used to move snowflakes by the OZ. I guess even back then you could call me CEO of the ROC. Fresh out the frying pan into the fire. I be the music man's #1 supplier. Flying in a piece of paper bearing my name. Got the hottest chick in the game wearing my chain. That's right, not DOC, but similar to the letters. No one can do it better. You can blame Sean, but I ain't invented the game. I just rolled the dice trying to get some change. I done came through the block, but I ain't invented the game. Still alive, it's in my veins. Only God can check me. Only God can check me, so I'm gone.
Forza Motorsport has been doing that through the thrill and intensity of competition. Today, you'll get to see our bold new take on falling in love with cars that's comprised of 3 major themes. First theme is about getting to know a car, finding its limits, and building that level of car mastery. The second is about taking that car and building it into that track dominator that you've always wanted. And there's no better way to check out this new level build dominate loop than in our all new career mode, the Builders Cup. So this is the Builders Cup. This career mode is always fresh and surprising. New cars are revealed and released by manufacturers all the time. We wanted our career mode to reflect this ever-changing landscape of cars. And you can see here, there's a bunch of new icons on some of these racing series. So for the first time in Forza Motorsport, the Builders Cup will shift, change, and evolve with all of this new content. Behind each of these cool posters is a racing series, where you'll get to take a single car and level it, build it, and dominate your way to victory. The cars in each series have exciting automotive stories that we want you to experience, and is your gateway to find cars to fall in love with. This is the Built for Sport series. It's made up of modern sports car masterpieces, like the new Supra, as you can see, the Porsche Cayman GTS, or the new Nissan Z.
Every year, manufacturers set out to build a car of the moment that defines who they are. Cars that are nimble, well-engineered, with a futuristic design aesthetic. Not exclusive automotive fantasies, desirable, attainable. Each offering a welcome invitation for a motivated, hard-driving enthusiast to get in, buckle up, and then define who they are at the absolute limit on the racetrack.
So the Builders Cup has a new rhythm of racing. And every event in the Builders Cup features an open practice session. An open practice is where you put the work in to find the limits of your car. And it's never been more fun, engaging, or rewarding to just drive your car and push it to its limits.
After the final tight hairpin turn 16 Ingwe, you'll accelerate onto the long straight, where you'll be able to catch your competition.
So I like to think that the relationship with your car is forged at speed, at the limit.
Welcome to Maple Valley. This track has been a fan favorite since the original Motorsport launched back in 2005. For the first time in Forza Motorsport, fully dynamic time of day brings Maple Valley to life in stunning detail. What you are seeing is an in-engine gameplay demo presented using a single camera with no cuts. Let's jump in with the M8. We've completely overhauled the driving experience. This includes a 48 times improvement in the fidelity of our physics simulation. Let's advance time of day here and look at the world details. Everything you see is new and has been captured with photogrammetry and 3D material scans. Advanced rendering and procedural generation techniques bring a new level of realism to the track. Here you can see the beautiful fall colors of Maple Valley. The grass, rocks, 3D vegetation, skies and clouds, they all demonstrate a generational leap in beauty and detail. Let's advance time again. You are looking at our all-new dynamic time of day. This is a fundamental system to the new Forza Motorsport, and like weather, is available on every track. These new simulation details add further depth, drama, and dynamics to the racing experience. In addition to our dynamic time of day, Forward Plus lighting and physically based lights come together to deepen the realism and immersion in the world. Changes in the time of day also change ambient temperatures, which affect track surface temps. Grip is also affected by these track temp changes, rubbering in, and of course, weather. Let's head to the pits. We've added features that players have been asking for. Tire and fuel management, multiple tire compounds, and new depth in car building create the ultimate racing playset. Advanced materials and shaders, paired with ray tracing, bring out incredible detail in the gold heat wrap, anodized aluminum, and carbon fiber. Engine bays, with their complex self-reflection, is a place where ray tracing really shines. Car damage is a racing reality. In Forza Motorsport, car damage is reproduced down to the individual scratches on the bodywork. You can see here some of the new details in the directionality of damage, how the paint peels away at exposed and raised edges, in the wheel abrasions, and even in the dirt buildup. Using the power of the Xbox Series X and S consoles, ray tracing makes everything feel more connected. Cars reflecting onto other cars. Cars reflect in their own mirrors, bodywork, brake rotors, and wings. Things just feel more natural, more real. We believe that the accuracy of our overhauled physics, the beauty of our cars and tracks, our new dynamic time of day, advanced car damage, and real-time ray tracing on track lead to a generational leap in immersion. This is the all-new Forza Motorsport.
I know you're ready. You've got this. Let's tweak the car's performance for the next one.
I'm feeling the vibe, taking my time like deep in the maze, making my shine bright. Whoa, I gotta make it, I'm going sky high. Never hold back, right. Yeah, I'm rolling,
That was your best lap yet.
this is my timeline.
That great barrier, break through that ceiling, and say, no, your road now. Welcome to Forza. Of at least equivalent experiences to that of the challenges with working on a racing game. Most blind.
It's a simulation racing game, and so that means you're supposed to stay on track in between these sometimes very tight lines. You're trying to get around the track as fast as possible. So we knew from the get-go, we did not want to try to make this ourselves with the assumption that we were doing it correctly in his feedback. So he will tell you right away if something's not working.
Very close to being off track there, but I wasn't.
Really well, and Brandon came back and he was like, wait,
Is it happening? Is this really happening right now?
You are perfect right now.
You're driving.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this turn, Brandon.
When it did happen, at the same time, it was out of the blue. I think the centerpiece is the steering guide. The steering guide will pan your car engine noise and your tire sounds. There is our track limit cues, which gives you a kind of a beeping alert that lets you know it's not a bad thing to be on the edge of the track all the time. Sometimes you have to be on the edge of the track.
sound design is huge, especially in the blind space. I mean, you can't see, you can hear. The more information we can give the player, whether it's how fast you're going, what direction you need to go, it's completely new to the driving experience for any game, really.
There's just so many features that combine together, and that's the thing. It's an amalgamation of a bunch of features that together make it blind accessible to us. I truly believe that we have a system that works. And in my shoes right now playing this game, it is fun to race around the track if we have other cars on.
The team is hard at work bringing you the next generation.
Customized with more than 800 unique upgrades. This includes over 100 new to motorsport cars, the most modern race cars. Racing is violent. It's a battle on the racetrack. The advancements in our physics model are greater than Forza Motorsport driving experience, more fun and rewarding in the way the car accelerates. Materials and shaders are built from the ground up. Paints are sourced using a spectrophotometer to capture multiple data points of light behavior on a surface. This yields a paint model, metal flake, and gloss. Localized. We simulate paint thickness, chipping, and directionality. Dirt accumulation is more realistic, gathering more in the low-pressure areas like recesses and alcoves. These innovate and reflects the marks and battle scars of motorsport.
Modifying car parts like your exhaust and turbo change the car sounds in Forza Motorsport, just like it would in the real world. Every car now has a variety of sound possibilities based on the parts you've installed. Hardware-accelerated convolution reverb accurately reproduces how improved tire and suspension audio bring a new level of realism to the game. Hear Forza Motorsport like never before. Every tire squeal, every engine, lap after lap.
Generations. You'll see lush trees, dense grass and overgrowth vegetation, animated track life, physically based lighting and volumetric fog effects, and a fully procedural cloud system that evolves organically. Tracks look alive, sound alive, and feel alive with cutting-edge visuals and crowds consisting of tens of thousands of fully animated 3D spectators. Fully dynamic time of day with weather ensures a constantly evolving racing experience where no two laps ever look the same. Meanwhile, dynamic track temperatures, wet driving surfaces, and rubbering in ensure that no two laps ever play the same. I love the Bethesda is truly breathtaking. You can see the distant light glows of the city, a beautiful visual touch. Even the Kyalami logo itself creates visual impact every time you see it, thanks to ray-traced global illumination, which simulates how hundreds of thousands of light rays accumulate color as they bounce between surfaces. Real-time ray tracing on track to create true-to-life reflections on all smooth mirror and flat glass surfaces. With the incredible detail and rendering features of our track environments, Forza Motorsport is truly a generational.
With over 500 cars and 20 environments, with more new race cars than ever before.